Hi, thanks for logging on today. I just wanted to take a quick second to show you some of the features that I was able to use when I experimented with the free version of Nearpod in my classes earlier this week and last week. So what I've done, I've gone to nearpod.com and I've chosen to log in with Google. I always choose sign in with Google because it prevents me from having to forget another username and password. So I'm sure you can sympathize with that. So here on my dashboard page with Nearpod, I have my library, which will take me to all of the Nearpod presentations that I've created. I can explore, so I can search other Nearpod presentations that might be relevant to my classroom. I've got the join feature, so if I want to join a Nearpod presentation, easily can do so with a pin. I can create a Nearpod, and I can also view some student reports. So I'm going to take you to my library. Just going to kind of walk you through what I did. We'll go to my most recent Nearpod presentation, and this is my branches of government presentation for my dual credit class. So instead of going through and creating a new presentation and going through the process of adding multiple slides and what have you, I went ahead and downloaded one of my Google Slides presentations from my Google Drive. I downloaded that as a PDF, and then I was really easily able to upload it and edit and work around with the slides themselves on my Nearpod presentation. So I should say that I wasn't able to, you can't actually edit the information that you have already put on your slides, but you can kind of manipulate where you want your slides to be and that kind of thing. So just to skip through this really quickly, before we get to the content part of my presentation, I start off with an open-ended question. So that you could use that as a bell ringer or any kind of opening activity. And this is where my students are relying on some prior knowledge that they've had. But I was able to create this open-ended question with the that is really nice. And what's really cool about this feature is that as the students are viewing this on their devices, they're just viewing the question, and I, on my device, would be viewing their responses. And the students can't see each other's responses, which is nice. This is also really cool, just to also mention with Nearpod, if you are having some catastrophic issue with your whiteboard or your projector, you could still use Nearpod because your students, as soon as you give them a pin, can view all of the information that you would typically put on your projector, which is nice. So I was also able, with the free version, to upload images to my presentation. And the video portion, I was able to upload a video from YouTube, but I think this was only part of a trial part of my account. So I don't expect this to be something that hangs around with the free version of Nearpod. And last but not least, there's another image. I was able to add that very quickly as well. So some really cool things about Nearpod that you can look at. If you do want to create a new presentation, or even if you want to edit one of the presentations that you've already had, you can add content like slides. You can add a video. So if you have a video either on your Google Drive or on your Chromebook or your device, you can do that. If you would like to add audio, you can do that as well from your Google Drive account. And all this can be done with the free version. The field trip, which seems really cool, is something you can only do with with an upgraded version. The slideshow you can add with the free version as well. The web content, though, is only, as you can see here, for the gold edition or the upgraded feature. The activities that you can add on the free version, you can add the open-ended questions, you can add a poll, you can pretty easily also add a quiz, you can add a draw it. So if your curriculum requires your students to draw stuff so you can view their progress, that would be neat for you. The fill in the blanks and the memory tests are both premium features as well. Like I said, I hope to be able to give you some feedback on my experience as using the upgraded version of Nearpod. But for right now, based on my experience, you can really get a whole lot accomplished just with the free version. So if you have any questions, please leave me a message in the comments on this blog post, or feel free to shoot me an email. Thanks. See ya.